What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF, the network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF, the real Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys can donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel. It's down there strolling below the screen. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building, and make sure you guys share the videos, man. It keeps the movement pushing. All right, man. This MAGA, boy. This is MAGA for you. Listen, these people crazy, man. Listen. I'm just gonna say this. These people in their own little bubble, right? They gone, people. They lost their damn mind. I mean, they really seem like they do drugs. Like, honestly, these people seem like they just do drugs all day. Like, honestly. But it is what it is. Let's just get in this. These people crazy. Just listen to this shit.
Well, we just want truth, right? We just want things to be good. We want truth, and the truth will set us free.
And you think the truth is that Joe Biden is replaced by a body double?
I do. I believe that. But I could be wrong.
Just over a month since Donald Trump won the election.
First of all, that's stupid. She said she think Joe Biden is replaced by a double. And then say, oh, but look, I could be wrong. Like, nah, stand on that shit. Stand on your crazy. I can't stand when these Trump supporters play these little stupid ass games and shit. Just stand on y'all cuckoo for Cocoa Puff shit. This bitch talk about Joe Biden he got replaced by a double. Okay, cool. Whatever. Let's move on. These people crazy.
On the election, it stings now more than ever to know that the Dems couldn't defeat a candidate who preys on people like this to bolster his base. But when your party has abandoned any semblance of keeping the church and state separate, conceded so much power to all types of religious charlatans, and has propped up someone as immoral as Trump as America's messiah, this outcome isn't all that unexpected.
Would you like to see the Bible taught in public schools?
Oh, of course. Of course, we used to teach it in public schools all the time. We used to read out of it, teach out of it, and everything. And
Would it be taught as a history book, a science book?
it can be taught as...
And let me say this, and he not lying about that. Listen, but that's how they controlled the population. It, like, if you go to like certain countries and shit where they actually, like, maybe like Saudi Arabia or some shit like that, whatever religion they got out there, they control their population that way, right? Like, whatever's in their religious Bible or whatever, they make laws and shit like that to control the people. So, mind you, if you really just think about it, it is fascism, right? In a way, right? So, because what happens is, like, I think like in Saudi Arabia or some shit, I think like that should just get passed down to family members to lead, right? They don't have like elections and shit. They don't have like democracy really. So it's like a fascist country. You know what I mean? It's like Putin and shit. You know what I mean? It's the same shit. But that's what they want back in America, because that's how they used to control the population. Even control the stupid people like him and his family. They just, but their whole thing is they don't like to see other minorities and black folks moving around freely. That's why they want to bring religion back, so they can like blame, hide behind religion of how they mistreat people. That's all that shit is. They think they slick, but it's just they think the rest of us is stupid. So, and then they always try to talk about it's about religion. Like, yo, y'all are hateful people. How the fuck y'all believe in good when y'all hate others people? That shit don't even make any sense. But anyway, let's move on.
Any book you want to teach it is, because it does prove that science is true according to creation. and it does prove history, and it does prove that he is who he said he is.
Mind you, people, they only believe in science because somehow they read the Bible and the Bible tells them so. First of all, I don't even like getting in religious back and forwards. It's because it's irrelevant to me. I just think people, my honest opinion, I'm just telling people the truth in 2025. I just believe, listen, people can believe whatever they want to believe. My honest opinion about that shit, when people are radicalized like this in religion, where they don't, like, they can't see the world for what it really is, they believe in some type of religious fantasy. These people are dangerous. They out their fucking mind. When they tell you the Bible says to enslave other people, like, they really genuinely think this type of shit. They think that their race is more superior. And they'll tell you, because the Bible tells them, religion says it. But anyway, let's move on.
He said he is, which is the one and only God.
And how old is the earth?
How old is the earth? At least over 6,000 years old.
Notice how this man asserts as truth his belief that the God he worships is the, quote, one true God, and completely dismisses...
He said the earth is 6,000 years old. Okay. All right, bro. People on real talk don't really scientifically, spiritually, nobody knows how old the earth is. Believe it or not. Nobody really knows how long the earth been here. You got, and think about it. And this is the bad part about this shit. We didn't even know other planets existed outside of Earth. For generations and hundreds of years, we didn't know this shit until we went, to the moon and shit, and then we, so, like, they don't know how old the fucking Earth is. Nobody really genuinely knows how old the Earth is. Like, honestly, like, people be trying to, like, pretend shit like they know. You really don't know how old the Earth is. Like, honestly. This shit could have been here way longer than we think. Like, we don't really genuinely know. He's just guessing and shit. But anyway, talking about in the Bible, the Bible don't tell you no shit like that. But anyway, they just be misquoting shit and twisting shit. Nobody knows how old the earth is. This is just bullshit. Like, just be real.
Dismisses any other set of beliefs as inherently false. This conflation of beliefs and factual truths is what Republicans rely on to spread misinformation and manipulate their base to vote against their own economic interests.
Does the Bible say definitively that the earth is around 6,000 years old?
If you look at the timelines of when everything started lining up, yes, right around that time, yes. So it does prove that fact. And then you do have...
Actually, no, it doesn't, sir. Let's just be very, very honest. The Bible is man written. For hundreds of years, they've been writing in this fucking Bible. Men has. God did not just... Yo. Just think about this shit. Like, it's just, it's stupid to even have this conversation. But just think about this, like, yo. In the last, let's just say the last 400 years. Right? Let's just say the last 400 years. We've been creating words and giving them definitions and meanings of what they mean. So how the fuck this Bible that they reading, it makes any sense? You know, let me tell you something. You know how their Bible don't make any fucking sense? Because the simple fact, if you read the Bible and shit, if you read it right, you can tell that whoever was writing this shit, they had their own education wasn't as big. Like, you understand what I'm saying? People didn't, like, people was, whatever words they learned back then, right? Like, people was creating words and shit like that to make it mean something. So it's like, you don't really know if that Bible is really telling you the whole fucking truth. It's man written. Listen, people, I'm not saying it ain't a God. All I'm saying is, can we really trust the Bible or any of these religions? They've been writing in the fucking Bibles. They've been writing in the New Testaments. What the fuck, the New Testaments? Only thing we supposed to be going off of what God did. How the fuck we got all these New Testaments and shit? Now, mind you, the Bible stops at a certain time too. Like if you read the Bible, it stops at a certain time. So you telling me nobody else since that time, whenever that Bible stops and it ends, nobody else has seen God. Everybody else has seen God, knew God back then. Read that Bible. But ever a certain point of whatever time, right, that the Bible ends, that it ends, it's like a whole new world came after that or some shit. Like, it don't make any sense. But anyway, let's move on. This is why I don't like discussing religion, and I don't like to question people's religion. I just say keep that shit to yourself. You ain't got to try to push that shit on people. You can spread the word and all that other shit, but don't be aggressive with that shit. Don't act like we all gotta live under this same religious bullshit rules that you got. But anyway, let's move on. But they don't even know this is true or not.
You do have what's called a flood, a global flood. And it's been proven factual, according to science, that if you go to every single mountain range at a certain elevation, they found what was called fossils. And in those fossils were fossils.
These are the same people that don't believe in science. So all of a sudden, he want to solve it scientific. It says this. You don't even believe. Listen. Look, these people don't even believe in climate change, people. How the fuck he gonna talk about it's scientific said the water rise and all this other shit? What the fuck is you talking about, man? You don't even believe in climate change. They only believe in science when it fits that dumbass narrative. People, science has evolved just like times has evolved. Listen, people, in the next 10 to 20 years, all this shit that we right here we doing, and they coming out with new shit or whatever it seems is new and it's popping, that shit gonna be old in 10 years. This shit gonna be old in 10 years. People, that's how the world works. But these people don't even believe in that. That's why they still want to go backwards of how shit used to be when half of these motherfuckers weren't even born. I ain't gonna say half of motherfuckers were born. Nobody in this generation of older, elderly, here, whatever, has lived in those times back then. How the fuck you know? Let's move on, man.
Fossils that were found in the oceans. And you can find that anywhere, and that's a proven fact.
But doesn't most of the science say that that was millions of years ago, those fossils?
And when you're so dug into your belief system, as this man is, the likelihood of you recognizing that the elected...
Correct. Science says this shit he's talking about happened millions of years ago. That's why I tell y'all, we don't really know how old the earth really is. This motherfucker talking about 6,000 years ago. The earth is 6,000 years old. People, we didn't even track time so far back. Like, if you go in the BCs and all that shit, like, yo, they didn't even know none of this shit. They didn't know even, not even 1% of a lot of the shit that we know now, because the earth didn't develop the way, you know what I mean? Science didn't pick up. People got smarter and stuff like that. And, you know, you travel, go through the world. But yo, nobody even knew what time it was back then. We almost down there. Science helped us create time, so we know what time it is. Like, honestly, and this dude is sitting there. Come on, bro. These people don't believe in science, man. Let's move on, man. This motherfucker talked 6,000
elected
years ago.
officials you support couldn't care less about improving your life drastically decreases because someone else is to blame. Whether that be Satan-worshipping Dems, trans people, immigrants, and every other boogeyman the right could possibly come up with.
They're depraved, they're satanic, they're evil, they're Marxist.
Satanic?
They're satanic, oh yes.
So should they start wearing like little devil horns or something, or would you think that was kind of lame?
You know, the devil doesn't do that, it's only in movies. But liberals are satanic, and they bathe in the blood of the infants that they slaughter to pay off.
What we doing here, man? What we doing here? When people listen, if you run into somebody that speaks like that, somebody should be calling. Somebody should be making sure they call for a wellness check on this crazy, stupid son of a bitch. No, they bathing in the blood of the dead babies they killed. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? He ain't talking about the devil horns. That's in the movies. Well, it seemed like what you talking about is some type of shit created in the movie. Fiction. Listen, first of all, you have no proof of that Democrats is bathing in the blood of dead babies that they killed. You just making up shit. Cause this motherfuckers all on the internet listening to conspiracy theory channels and shit. I guarantee you. Listening to these false prophets and shit. This is sad. Hey, Trump supporters, MAGA, y'all gone, bro. Something wrong with y'all, man. You know the bad part about it? I wouldn't even say no shit like that. Even though I think these motherfuckers cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I wouldn't say no shit like this about them. They probably bathing in the blood of black people or something. Like, you get what I mean? Like it's just, come on, bro. These people crazy, man. These motherfuckers on that motherfucking sugar, man. These motherfuckers like a part of you think they getting high, or they just pure fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let's move on. Motherfuckers need to be in a mental facility or something. Like, this shit is just nuts.
Who pay homage to Moloch, their demon god.
Are you being serious right now?
Yes, I am.
Do you think Trump is the
Yeah,
only
he is. He
guy for
crazy.
the job right now?
He is the best candidate
The best candidate?
and the toughest. We need him.
Do you think Trump is a fascist?
No.
Former Chief of Staff John Kelly saying he believes Donald Trump is a fascist?
Nope. Don't believe it.
Don't believe it?
Nope.
He said he's a fascist. He gave the definition of fascism. He was like, he is an ultranationalist. He wants to go after his enemies, the media. He said he's like a strongman candidate. What's your thoughts on that?
Trump is going to correct everything that needs to be corrected, and the poor guy's been just beaten to death by the wrong side.
But you don't think he's a fascist?
No.
Case in point, much like how
First
adhering
of
to
all,
a
how much y'all want to bet he don't know what a fascist? He don't know what the definition of what a fascist is. How much y'all want to bet about that? They don't even know what a fascist is, people. First of all, sir, I mean this with all disrespect. You look slow. You talk like you slow, and you look slow. And I guarantee you, you don't even know the definition of what a fascist is. The definition of what a fascist is. I guarantee you he don't know. These motherfuckers are in a cult. They gone, people. They gone. These motherfuckers are gone. They gone. Listen, you know the bad part about this shit is, in my whole entire life, because I received racism and bigotry before, right? I don't know, as I got older, right? I haven't never ever seen any shit like this before. Like where, like, you know how they talk about all these woke, you woke and all that. Like, yo, yeah, I'm woke. Like, cause I'm actually really seeing how fucking stupid people sound. Like, people don't, they just say shit. They believe in shit with no facts. And listen, people, listen. It's about 60% of the country like this. Probably higher than that. It might be 70 to 80. Like, people like literally live in cults. And they don't even believe in facts. Somebody tell them to jump. How high? They don't even research. A lot of people don't research. They don't do shit. And the shit that they do research, they go to like conspiracy theories websites and shit, like, and channels and podcasts and shit. Like, this shit is, I think it's worse now because of social media. It probably was like this, but not as bad before social media. But this shit is bad, bro. Like, social media made people live in a cult. And this shit is sad. This dude, I guarantee you, he don't even know what the definition what a fascist is. I guarantee you he don't. Shout out to LT in the building. What up, Bell? No, it's all good. It's all good. We was trying to go ahead and do the Coon of the Year shit yesterday, but it's fine, bro. You know what I mean? Make that money, bro. And as a matter of fact, you need everybody need their rest. You don't want to burn out. Listen, it might be that high. It might be that high. I'm actually trying to be nice about it. Like, because I believe a lot of people lost their damn mind. Like, it's a lot of people in this country lost their mind. And this ain't just on the white people. I'm just saying, it don't matter what color you is. A lot of people done lost their damn mind with this. It's like social media has fucked people up. Like we live in a time where some of these people on social media they are really irrelevant in life, right? They're really irrelevant. And social media for them makes them feel relevant, right? Like, they want people to see what their life is like. Like, yo, nobody, like, what happened to minding your own goddamn business and some type of privacy? And social media has fucked up shit to where really people can't be really private like that unless you don't have social media. And then that don't really help because we got cell phones and shit. There's cameras everywhere. So, just saying.
The poor guy's been just beaten to death by the wrong side.
But you don't think he's a fascist?
No.
Case in point, much like how adhering to a religious doctrine of any kind involves a certain level of suspending facts, evidence, and logical argumentation, the MAGA cult's infatuation and devotion to Trump mirrors that attitude perfectly.
With the name of the Lord Jesus, we know that this is a spiritual battle, Lord God, for good and evil. And we pray for President Trump. We pray for a victory today, Lord God. We thank you that you have chosen President Trump just as you chose David to lead a mighty nation, Lord God. You're choosing President Trump to lead this nation into revival. He's not perfect. We're not voting for a pastor. We're not voting for a savior. Jesus, you are our savior and Lord, but we're voting for a person that you have chosen for such a time as this.
Need we say
So
more?
let me say this. So your Jesus chose Donald Trump. But when Biden won the election, they cheated. But your God is so righteous, so fair. Or why he let the Democrats cheat the 2020 election and put Joe Biden in there? Your God ain't put Joe Biden in there either. Only the people that you want in there. These people crazy, man. These people gone. They gone, people. Look, religion has fucked this country up. They're trying to tell y'all, religion and social media and it's bad. Listen, and reason a lot of people fucked up because of social media, it's because of social media. Because these religious people, you wouldn't be able to hear this bullshit they talking about. You had your drifters and shit back in the day. You had them. But it's a lot of them. They got their own YouTube channels. They on TikTok. With TikTok gone. Facebook. Instagram. They got their own little channels and shit. Just spilling this nonsense. So your God didn't make President Biden the president. Your God didn't make Barack Obama the president either. Or George Bush and all them. Only Trump. Man, please, man. Let's move on, man. These people crazy, man.
Say more. The mental gymnastics needed to believe that someone as morally bankrupt as Trump was
LT stupid. He's stupid, nigga. That nigga said social media and religion is the new crack. Listen, it makes sense though. But these people sound like they on something. They sound like they on that sugar. Niggas need to get that Vita tested or something. They need to get tested. Fuck a DEI, fuck a DEI test. I mean, DWI test, nigga. We need to be testing these motherfuckers for drugs. These niggas need a drug test. These religious people, they on that bullshit, bro. I don't know what's going on.
was specifically picked by God to lead the nation speaks volumes to the influence, Fundamentalist Christianity has molded the Republican Party over the decades.
And I ask for divine visitations, that you would continue to give him your wisdom, according to James 1:5, that you would give him the mind of Christ, according to Philippians 2:5.
And listen, and you know the bad part about it? They preying on this ignorant motherfucker, right? Listen, Trump don't even believe in religion. Trump ain't religious. Trump is not religious. Listen, people, I know good religious people that ain't crazy, that actually believe in that shit. Listen, man, Trump don't believe in he ain't religious people. Listen, let me just say this. You know the bad part about it is that if these people really genuinely, and I mean genuinely, believed in the Bible and believed in the God that they saying, they wouldn't be doing a lot of the holy shit that they do. Like, seriously. Shit, listen, man, look. Man, I know a person, man, that's a pastor. And that motherfucker, he sip a little bit. Yo, just try to tell you. But mind you, go to church every day. Every Sunday. Every Sunday, clockwork. Listen, if people really genuinely believed in this shit, they wouldn't be doing a lot of the shit they be doing. They wouldn't allow, as much as they listen. It's no way impossible these religious people believe that Donald Trump is a good person. The man cheats on his wife. The man schemes and still curse. Drink a little bit. Well, no, Trump don't drink. They say Trump don't drink. But, come on, man. This dude be doing all types of shit, man. This dude, man, talking about, oh, he ain't perfect. Listen, first of all, ain't nobody perfect. Nobody asked Trump to be perfect. All we asked him is to have some morals, which he doesn't have. Stop being a racist. Stop being a bigot. Stop stealing and scheming. But, it is what it is.
That you said in Psalm 33 that blessed is the nation whose Lord is God. And we just thank you for our fighter of faith and for freedom and for religion, God.
But I want you to know, and we want you to know, we believe you're a vessel. Amen. You're a chosen vessel. That's a Bible verse in the book of Acts. It said Paul was a chosen vessel.
Yo, just think about what they doing, saying, to this dude. Yo, come on, man. Yo. Talking about he a vessel. Oh, what? A vessel what? A scamming? Stealing? Trump's whole entire life is a lie. You can't be a vessel of God. Just going off their narrative. He can't be a vessel from God if he mistreat others. It's not God-like. I don't know what God they talking about, yo. This shit is crazy. Let's move on. These people gone, man.
Chosen vessel. And we're praying for God's blessing on your life.
Don't get it twisted. Everyone has the freedom to worship whatever religion they choose to, and that right
I'm
should
good
be
with it
protected.
too.
However, those beliefs should be kept totally separate from anything dealing with politics and can be criticized.
And I mean that too. I'm with him on that. I don't give a fuck about your religion. I genuinely don't. But when you try to push that shit on other people and talking about we gotta get back to religion, like, nigga, I used to be religious. I know what religion is. And that shit ain't what you think what they trying to push. Listen, people, do y'all know it's because The problem is people don't know this shit because the church, the religious people be hiding this shit. Listen, do y'all know that a lot of children get molested in churches from church members? Do y'all know that? And the church hides it? That's where a lot of like child molestation happen a lot. Believe it or not. But these are the same people talking about the other side killing kids. Listen, if you molest a child, even though that kid don't die, it's a possibility that kid can die. It's a possibility that kid can kill himself, commit suicide from all the horrible shit that that kid went through with being sexually assaulted. They get mad at gay people, but do you understand? Probably about a good 60 to 70%, and I think it's higher than that, that a lot of people are gay because of the simple fact they've been molested or raped. A lot of children fondled and touched by grown-ass adults from churches. But these are the same people that hate gay people, but you to molest these children where they hate the opposite sex, and they only trust the same sex. Or they pick up the behavior of whoever molested that child has got two options. I told you, to be a voice for people like that got molested, or they will turn into the people. If it's a man or a woman, or it's a little boy or little girl, whoever they got molested by, they gonna most likely wind up turning out to be just like them. And they most likely gonna be gay. They most likely gonna be a pedophile. It's a high percentage of that. But but the church don't want to talk about that. The religious people don't want to talk about that shit. I believe you having all male prisons, all male school, private schools, and all girls schools, and all women prisons. That shit turn people gay. My honest opinion. I done seen women go to jail straight as a motherfucker, come home gay. Cause they ain't nothing but around some pussy. A couple of men like thinking they ain't gonna never come home. They got so many years fucking, ain't nobody gonna know I've been fucking no man. And they go fuck men. Rape men, or whatever happens. With me, I had prisons where men and women would let them mingle. They can let them fuck. Stop a lot of that gay shit going on in the prisons. Listen, I told y'all I locked up. I seen niggas get raped. Hey man, it'll change your whole respect if you see some shit like that. That's why I look at life the way I look at it. Yo, I seen real shit. So I ain't got time to be sitting around bullshitting with people acting like this shit don't exist. It exists. A lot of people gay because a lot of fucked up religious shit. A lot of people going to prisons. And they ain't getting none of the opposite sex. They sitting around around a whole bunch of fucking men all day. Women around a whole bunch of women all fucking day. They need some dick. The men need some pussy. See, you let me run some prisons and shit. I'm telling you, I'll fix that shit. It won't be no more rapes in jails. I guarantee you that shit. Shout out to Trip in the building. What up, Trip? That's what I'm saying. Listen, people. I don't even listen. Till my daughter get old enough, when she, past the age limit, then she, nigga, she can go and stay the nights over people's houses and shit. Like, nigga, I ain't with that. Like, people creeps, man. People creeps. And you gotta think about it. Half of these creepy ass dudes, they look at these children, they watch them, the time they grow up to get in, get the period. Some of these little young girls, and then they get their breasts and shit. Like, and these niggas are sitting there watching this shit down there every week, watching these kids develop. And then my whole thing is, first of all, you married. If you married, you should be fucking every night. Every night. But nah, they like little girls. Or little boys. Because most likely a lot of them motherfucking pastors and priests but got molested. And they ain't spoke about it. Just telling you. Listen, I'll tell you, let me tell you some real shit. I didn't look at it like I got molested, but I did, right? One of my mom's friends, that's a female, I had sex with, right? One of my aunt friends, I had sex with. I didn't look at that shit like that. I was underage, didn't look at it like that, right? But I really genuinely, I go see my therapist and shit like that. Listen, you really think about it, I like older women. I'm very attracted to older women. It's very, very rare that I'm attracted to young chicks that's younger than me. I just genuinely didn't like chicks. I don't like chicks my age. I don't like chicks that's younger than me. I don't like that shit. I mean, I rarely. You gonna see a chick, look good or something like that, yeah. But I like older women. But that's because I didn't look at it as I got molested and shit. But that's what happened. I didn't feel like I got taken advantage of anything like that. But still, it's still wrong. It's still fucked up. But it fucks with your psyche. It lets you. It has you believing in things. It makes you feel a certain type of way when people take advantage of you. You don't think it's nothing wrong, but that person knows it's wrong. That's older than you. They know. And then you don't know how that shit is going to affect you when you get older. Motherfuckers don't really know that. Let's move on.
That he would lay his head at night, he would rest peacefully, that the weight of the world would no longer rest on his shoulders, God, but he would have a personality and an air of joy and of peace. May your will be done, and may you be glorified, Jesus. Holy Spirit, I just pray that you would show me a deeper revelation of the person of Jesus. In Jesus' name.
While all of this praying is going on and Trump is being lauded as a champion of good Christian values, This is what's really going on in plain sight.
It's a lot of folks that justified they vote for this man in the name of Christ, and now he's commodifying Christianity. So on brand. Like Zach Lambert said on Twitter, wow, not sure I've ever seen heresy, blasphemy, and idolatry all mashed together like this now before. Imagine if Barack Obama or Kamala Harris are selling sneakers and coins and trading cards and Bibles. Man, we won't hear the last of it. Has any president ever profited more from being president than Donald Trump? I don't think so. No. In the book of Matthew, chapter 21, verses 12 to 13.
Listen, it hasn't been a politician in probably maybe about a good 100 years. Right? But then, money wasn't as valuable as it is now. So I can say in history of this country, there's no president that profit more than Donald Trump of being the president. This nigga is still selling Bibles, nigga. Like seriously, bro. Like he's selling Bibles. Yo, listen. Like, you know the bad part about this whole shit is when like TYT, Jank and Anna and Joe and Mika and all them, and they sitting there like, we just need to, we still agree on we can't agree on some shit. These people are gone. It ain't the whole mega. Yes, it is. They all fucking crazy. Within your right mind, this you listen, think about this. You see somebody's resume, right? You trying to hire somebody. You see how fucked up their resume is. But just because they give you good vibes and they kiss your ass or whatever, placate to you, you gonna hire them even though their resume is trash? And that's all what MAGA Trump supporters did. Like, dude, his resume shows that for the religious nuts, like, yo, he's showing that he's not about what you're about. But then to think about it, yeah, he is. He's just like these religious nuts. Because these nut jobs, they profit off of misleading people. So it's really a fit. They really fit together. That's why they rock with Trump. Listen, people, Joe Biden is more religious than fucking Donald Trump is. Nancy Pelosi is more religious than Donald Trump is. Like, come on. And I don't even fuck with Nancy Pelosi. You know that. This dude ain't religious. He's a scam artist, just like these nut jobs. These nut job religious mega fuckers. They out their goddamn mind, man. None of that shit. Listen, none of this shit makes any sense. Ain't no bargaining. Ain't no coming together. Ain't no we can try to stop the hierarchy. They voted for a dude that's in the hierarchy. Trump ain't gonna change nothing. This nigga, wait, listen, people. I can't wait till the end of this year or closer to the end of this year gets to. Because MAGA is gonna fuck around and find out that all that bullshit you think that Trump is, he isn't. He is the establishment. He is the elites. What the fuck are y'all talking about? The man resume shows that he's a part of the elite. But anyway. Shout out to my man Talking in the building. What up, Talk? This shit crazy, man.
Remember when Jesus flipped over those tables because folks were trying to make money in the church? And now this man is selling Bibles.
It's all just a ploy to keep funneling funds away from the American public to Donald Trump and his billionaire friends.
If you read the Bible, it tells you that God do not like that people profit off of spreading his word. He's against that. So when you see the mega churches and all this goofy shit, even them churches are supposed to be ran. If you listen, people, this is how you believe that a church is real, right? The real small churches, the real small ones, like you said, I see a couple of little small churches in the hood. They real churches. All these mega churches, buildings, big parking lots and shit like that, unless the community is funding that, and even if they're funding that, that community should be all good. Listen, it shouldn't be listen, the pastor should not be living outside of the community. The pastor, unless he work 9 to 5, and I get that. But he should not be profiting from tithes, because that's what he is profiting from. If you read the Bible, God don't like this shit. He don't like that. The TD Jakes and all these dudes, these mega ass churches, they actually spitting in the face of God. Like, if you read the Bible, TD Jakes ain't got a job. Fuck out of here, bro. Listen, I have seen even pastors that did have jobs and then wasn't profiting from the tithes and shit, and paid the bills, keep the lights on, all that shit, right? Because basically that's what tithes is the basically to pay for the pastor if he ain't working, so he can travel, the choir, all that shit, and keeps the lights on. Because they don't pay taxes. They may pay, I think they may pay property taxes. But I seen a pastor that worked and still got corrupt. He wound up stealing money from the church. Trying to tell y'all, man. Listen, if a pastor is not working, and doesn't say the tithes help pay for the pastor, right? That pastor should be out on the streets at least 8 to 10 hours a day, worshiping. Should be out there. This motherfucker shouldn't be going on trips and, crazy shit. Listen, man. This is why I ain't religious, people, because I know what these people are doing. I done seen this shit for myself. I know what this shit is. They're playing around. They're hiding behind the Bible or hiding behind religion to benefit themselves. How the fuck a mega church or some of these churches is donating to Trump? When they do their little Sunday, whatever they do, they get a tithe and say, oh, we need a lot this week because we're going to donate to the president of the United States or a politician. Like, yo, that shit ain't cool, bro. Listen, the religious people ain't no fucking different than the billionaires, the 1%. They no different. How the fuck can a church, a pastor be worth millions of dollars? Think about that shit. Shit ain't right, y'all.
billionaire friends.
How many Trump administration picks are billionaires? At least 5. At least 5 are billionaires. I wish I was a billionaire. Here it is in photo form. You can see it on your screen. You know, you get folks like Elon Musk, well-known, Vivek Ramaswamy, well-known, Stephen Witkoff, who I actually know, well-known in New York circles for his real estate dealings. How about those on Fox News? It's not just Pete Hegseth, right? How about this? At least 11 Fox News hosts or contributors. Again, you just see, it's just so many names on here. My goodness gracious. We got 11 on here. And finally, how about Mar-a-Lago? You know, Trump administration picks who hosted or co-hosted events at Mar-a-Lago. Look at this number. It is 12. 12, including those who co-hosted events at Mar-a-Lago.
It is an exclusive club.
And the bad part about it is all them raggedy ass Trump supporters that you heard earlier, and a lot of people that talk to Trump, they can't even afford a day to just go to Mar-a-Lago. Nigga, if they do, you know, work and they old or whatever, they probably use half of their damn retirement money just to go there to be at Mar-a-Lago. Probably their whole retirement. Never know. Like I said, I told you, a part of me, I did not want Trump to win. When he won last time, it set us back. He won again, this is going to set us back. But the only good thing going to come out of this is that his ass can't run again. And the second thing is, Trump people going to fuck around and find out. What? Listen, wait till the last almost year and a half of when Trump get ready to leave office. Watch how this motherfucker just start ripping the country off to benefit. Watch all his billionaire friends, all these administrative people that he putting in there as billionaires and millionaires. Think about this. And it goes for CNN too. But think about this. Fox News be sitting there telling these people that they care about grocery prices and shit like that. These people are millionaires that's telling you this shit. I ain't even a millionaire. And I'm telling you, yeah, hey, man, yeah, gas price is high because I hear from everybody else. And I know it's high. But it don't affect me like that. And I'm not a millionaire. Nowhere close to it. But these millionaires on Fox News are telling you it's bad out there. The grocery prices and this and that is bad. First of all, people, listen. How much y'all want bet that damn near all them Fox News hosts really like that, they got maids and shit? How much you want back? Nigga, they spending thousands of dollars on a maid and a nanny every month. Thousands of dollars. And think about this. If you got a maid, you got a nanny, most likely they go to market for you. You don't go to market. Fuck out of here. Listen, people. I guarantee you. If my wife didn't retire, hurt herself at a job, we most likely probably would have had a fucking nanny. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. I mean, we bring in okay, good money. We keep our head above waters. A little bit over our head above waters, but we keep our head above waters. Listen, if my wife was working, nigga, listen, come on, man. First of all, we probably would have bought a new house by now. Bought new cars and all that shit. And we definitely would have had a nanny. Just being real. But I ain't want that. I was like, one of us got to stay home because I wanted to. We got to raise our kid, and you know. And I thought homeschooling was a little weird, but you know, when you have your kid and shit, and your kid got a disability and shit like that, and the special needs type shit they need, and they need certain attention and shit, you know, that shit really affected me. Like, okay, I see why people do it. You know what I mean? But if my wife, if she didn't retire and she didn't hurt herself and retire, nigga, we'd have had a nanny. And so imagine these people sitting here on Fox News and they make way more money than I do, and me and my wife. And even if she went to work, they still would make millions of fucking dollars. And they got nannies and fucking maids and shit. Come on, man. Let me explain something to y'all. Let me just explain that I don't make nowhere close to millions of dollars like that. Nigga, I don't cut my own grass. Number one, I'm allergic to grass. But the other part is, if I had to mow my lawn, I would. I just had to throw a mask. Nigga had to, you know, mask up. But I don't even mow my own lawn, nigga. I think when I finally do retire, I'll probably start mowing my own lawn. Cause you know, you gotta have something to fucking do. You're just sitting around all day, ain't doing shit. And then I probably still wouldn't. I mean, I don't know how the fuck I might feel back, you know, in next next 7 years. God willing. But, you know, these people crazy. Shout out to Michael in the building. Listen, I'm not complaining about it. I'm telling people that I don't complain about. Listen, first of all, I don't pocket watch. I'm saying people that are not going through certain types of people's struggle about certain things should shut the fuck up. Like, you shouldn't be acting like number one, you shouldn't act like you shouldn't care about people's struggle, right? Just because you're in a better position. The other part is you don't supposed to mislead people either, because these people don't go to the grocery store. These people don't. They may see the prices. They might read up and see a price and see how some shit is. They don't. You think they looking at their bank account and was like, "Hey, we can't afford milk this week." No, these are millionaires, bro. Whatever regular people like see that's high and shit like that, that's not even crossing their mind of how high a gallon of milk is, or how high gas is when they go to the gas pump. And half of them probably don't even go to the gas pump because they most likely got drivers. That's all I'm saying. But to mislead people and get people all riled up and lied to them about shit, that's the issue. Ain't nobody complaining. Why the fuck am I complaining about it? Like I told you, I don't mow my own lawn. I own my own house. I own both of my cars. My daughter's homeschooled. My bills get paid every month. I'm fine. I'm cool. I work 3 to 4 days a week. I don't have to work 5, 6 days a week. I don't have to work a second job. So no, I'm not complaining about nobody else. I'm just saying people should not be rallying people up and acting like they really genuinely understand what people are really going through when they're not even going to gas pumps and worrying about, oh, you know what? I only can put 25 in my gas tank. Because I got to save this other $75 because, you know, I got to go, you know, go to market for the kids. These people ain't thinking about no shit like that. And for them to pretend that they worried about that or they very concerned, it's bullshit. That's my whole point. Let's go to a quick commercial break, people. We'll be right back. All right, people, we back from a quick commercial break. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF The Real, Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys could donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel? It's down there strolling below the screen. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building. And make sure you guys share the videos, man. It keeps the movement pushing. All right, listen. I don't listen. You know, sometimes I don't be understanding like how people don't understand what I'm saying, how they can misconstrue what I'm saying. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I genuinely don't understand that. Because I try to be as blunt and real as I can be and try to say what I'm saying in a way that where people can understand what I'm saying. Because I know if I wanted to, sometimes I can talk over people's heads. If I want to. But I choose not to do that. It's not like I'm dumbing myself down or anything like that. But it's just, I try to make that shit as simple. So the shit won't go past people's head like that. It's not complicated. Like people make life complicated. And it's not. Yeah, it's struggles in life and shit. And life can get a little stressful. But life is not complicated. It's the same shit every day. Like, honestly. Shout out to my brother Bruce in the building. What up, Bruce? Shout out to Green in the building. What up, Green? Shout out to the OG. Even if you got here just 5 minutes ago, I don't see how you still, I'm gonna put you back up here. Like, I don't see how you still thought that I was complaining about rich people. I wasn't complaining about that. I ain't pocket watching. I'm just telling people I don't understand why people have this thing of where they overdo shit to a lot of people and they don't live the same lifestyle. They sit there and pretend like it's a struggle. Oh my God, they understand the struggle. You really don't. Unless you amongst the motherfuckers that you're talking about, then you can't really speak on it. Listen, everything I just said, I'm still amongst people that still struggle. I just choose to move a certain type of way. I don't live outside my means. I'm very frugal. So, that's all I'm saying. I live amongst people like that. Or people that go through struggle. These Fox News people, or CNN people, they ain't going through no motherfucking struggle. What struggle they going through? They worrying about how high some milk is. Yeah, please, bro. Please. How high gas is. Get the fuck out of here. I listen, I know they ain't going through it for one reason. It's because I don't complain about it. And I ain't nowhere compared to the millions of dollars or millionaire or some close to that shit or what they're talking about. See, people, a lot of this shit comes from people being ungrateful. They don't appreciate the shit that they do have. I actually appreciate my shit. I don't want to have what they have. I don't want to be poor. I live the way that where I'm stress free out this bitch. How about that? I'm stress free. That's all I'm saying. I'm stress free out this motherfucker. What's the dude name? The dude that used to go around, and he used to go around all the countries and you know, find exotic foods and shit. I forgot the dude. He died a couple of years ago. And that motherfucker killed himself. And he was worth millions. Doing very well. Traveling the fucking world. Listen, I don't watch CNN or Fox News. I'm just saying, I catch clips and shit like that, and they be saying shit acting like they really understand people's struggle. They really don't. These motherfuckers going and live in penthouses and mini mansions or mansions. They acting like they really genuinely understand what people going through. Like, nah. That's my point. Listen, it's a possibility that he could have. But he killed, from what we understand, he killed himself. Listen, I don't put nothing past, I'm not a conspiracy theory type motherfucker. I don't put nothing past nothing. But my whole thing is the facts. I look at the facts. Facts is he committed suicide. That motherfucker was worth millions of dollars, bro. And he killed himself. Traveling the world. Living his best life and still killed himself. Because something with him was unhappy. He was unhappy. He was stressed. Whatever it was. Whatever his reasons was. We'll never know. But I'm just saying. Let's move on. Because I got this other shit that I need y'all to hear. This is why I don't fuck with MAGA. This other clip I got after this.
Be clear. And we will never, ever be a part of it. If you can and are willing.
Okay, matter of fact, I can move on from this clip. Let me get to this other clip. Excuse me. Now, and I want y'all to hear. This is who MAGA really is. They try to pretend that they good people, you know. The ones you heard was in a closet bigots, try to pretend that they good people, but they're not. I know the game, but this is really the MAGA cult. This is really the whole movement of Trump. This is how they really genuinely feel. Motherfucker talking about it ain't all of them. No, it's all of them. Some of them just more brazen than others and say, you know, some of them more direct and willing to put themselves out there. But these are the real MAGA. This is what Trump whole movement is. This is the whole Republican Party, my opinion. Listen to this shit.
Hi, all, Brian.
All right, come on, man. Come on, man. We're not going to start a conversation by you saying that. I mean, obviously your name's not Adolf. You want to start off by making a statement like that. There's nothing funny about the Holocaust, so if you want to have a conversation with me, I'm happy to do so, but we're not going to start a conversation like that. Come on, man.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. I think his cabinet position.
And think about this motherfucker probably be around all types of different minorities a lot. And he be hiding how racist he really is. Sad, bro. Let's move on. This is MAGA right here. This is true MAGA.
Members are going to be fantastic for what they're going to do. And when we make America great again, I will be one of the first ones commenting and applauding it.
Okay, what are you going to applaud? What do you want him to do? You think deporting 20 million people in this country is good for America? Separating families is good for America?
Make America great again.
So you think
America great again.
And what does Make America Great Again mean for you, Adolf, if that's your name? What does Make America Great Again mean to you?
Well, it's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it?
Well, it isn't. Why don't you tell me? I want you to explain it to me. I want to pick your brain.
We're going to bring back how America used to be. We are going to bring back white supremacy. We're going to bring back white order.
You want to bring back You want to bring back white supremacy? Is that what you just said? Did I hear you right?
Absolutely.
So Make America. Thank you for being honest. So Make America Great Again to you means bringing back white supremacy.
We're going to bring it back, and we're going to make this country great again like it used to be.
If you don't mind me asking you, Adolf, is that why you voted for Donald Trump? Because you want to bring back white...
And let me say this, because he get ready to say what I'm ready to say. Listen, well, admit to it. Listen, the only reason a lot of white people, or mainly white men, voted for Donald Trump is because they're racist. It's just this is what it is. They racist. It is no way impossible you say you care about other people. You're not a racist, but you vote for a racist. But listen, they voted for Trump because they're hoping and praying that Trump goes back to the old days where they can run around and be racist. And it's the law. That's all this shit is. That is the core of Trump supporters. That is the core of them. They don't give a fuck about no policies. They don't give a fuck about no motherfucking inflations or none of that bullshit. They been poor. A lot of them ain't been shit. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They voted for Trump because of they hoping and praying that he brings back to the point where they can enslave people, disrespect, and be racist, and it's legal. That's all they give a fuck about. Every white person that voted for Trump, that's all they care about. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You don't vote for, you can't tell me you ain't no fucking racist and you voted for a racist. Trump is a racist. I have proven that he's a racist. Just because, he don't call black people niggas or Hispanic spics. What are y'all talking about? Every white person that voted for Trump, you are a fucking racist. Every fucking minority that voted for Trump, you are racist. Every black person that voted for Trump, you a fucking house nigga. And it just is what it is. This whole notion we sit around and play with this type of shit. What's the name in the chat? Talking about, he's just a troll. Fuck a troll. Listen, let me explain something to you what the internet has done for these racist pieces of shit. It made them feel like they're somebody when they ain't really shit. When the motherfuckers they keep voting for, keep them in the same position they in. How the fuck are you still, listen, I'm 43 years old. I grew up poor. I grew up in one of the poorest fucking cities in America. Baltimore City. Come from the gutter. Literally poor. Didn't have running water at periods of time in my life. Fuck you talking about? And half the time I didn't eat. And I made it out of that shit But these motherfuckers walking around with white skin, grown ass 60, 50, 60, 70 years old motherfuckers, and they still poor or they still struggling. Get the fuck out of here. And I own my own house, I own my own car. I'm 43 years old, and nigga, I don't work 2 and 3 jobs. Why is that? Why is that? Oh, because of DEI? Somebody hired me in DE because of DEI? Bitch, when I started working when I was 18 years old. Fuck we talking about? Didn't they say pull yourselves up by your bootstraps? I did that. Why they still poor? They still poor though. They still out here worrying about other motherfuckers. They worrying about the blacks. They worrying about the Latinos. They worrying about the gays. They worrying about women rights. Nigga, I ain't worrying about none of that shit. I got mine. I'm gonna continue to get mine. I ain't blaming no other race, no other sex, no other gender, or why, hey, oh, I can't get ahead. I'm here. I got my shit. I plan my shit. I've been working on my shit since I was 18 years old. Fuck we talking about? And I sold dope before I started working the 9 to 5. Fuck we talking about here? And all that dope money I made was gone before I even got a job. Fuck we talking about here? And these motherfucking racist pieces of shit blaming everybody else for why they ain't got no job. You voting for the people that's taking your jobs. They taking your jobs away. They're allowing the 1% to take your fucking jobs away. And then you mad, oh, the Mexicans come over here and they work for cheap. Hey. And that goes for black people too. You bitch, you can play bitch. Go get a job. Go work the fucking job. See, if it was enough of us go to work the fucking jobs, then we could push back and say, look, y'all ain't gonna keep paying us this bullshit. And do your job. And show up and do your fucking job. America is spoiled. That's all it is. Mad at the Mexicans. Nigga, listen, they been not working for shit. The Chinese, all of them, they been not working for shit. They come over here, a little, a extra $1 or $2, they like, damn. Oh, for this? Oh, I can do that. Let me just tell you something on some real shit that I know from the Chinese and the Mexicans. They hustlers, nigga. They hustlers. Niggas mad at the Mexicans. Chinese. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm mad at? I'm mad at the stupid Americans that ran around this bitch for damn near 20 years bullshitting. Because in the last 20 years, nigga, I've been grinding. And I done got myself in a position where I ain't got to worry about a lot of shit that people don't worry about. And I still live amongst the people. Motherfuckers been out here balling, spending their money. Niggas got their little stimulus package, got their money, knowing damn well, nigga, and lost their jobs, ain't got no job. Whatever the fuck. Just blowing through the money. I took all that motherfucking stimulus money and put that bitch in my daughter's trust fund. Fuck we talking about here? I told everybody. Niggas, and think about it, everybody look down on janitors and people like that. See, people like that work for the state. They gonna always work. People work for the federal government, they gonna always work. Look down on the janitors. Ugh. When them motherfuckers was losing their job, couldn't go to work, I was going to work. I was getting a paycheck. So that stimulus money came in, nigga, that was like, when that stimulus money came in, nigga, that shit was like tax money. And I made more money, I get more money from taxes than I got from them stimulus packages. What we talking about here? Motherfuckers sit around, listen, man. People priorities fucked up. People got the game fucked up. And this is what happened when people are miseducated. And people don't listen to motherfuckers that actually got some shit going on. These are the same fucking racist ass white people sitting out here, they still complaining and shit. What you complaining about? I told you, we live in a society where everybody sees shit on TV, now on social media, YouTube. They make all these millions of dollars and only from YouTube. And I'm like, man, I want that. Nah, I don't want that shit. See, listen, what people don't understand, the more money you make, the more taxes they take, right? Especially if you ain't up in that upper echelon. They're taking more money. Think about it. When you work overtime, right? Listen, you know you done worked all that overtime and you like, damn, you looking at that check, say like, yeah, give me about $1,000 this week. I've been working that overtime, that double, yeah. But once they tax that bitch, niggas about $600-700. They done took like $300 worth of motherfucking $400 worth of motherfucking taxes out your check. That's why I don't work no more and don't work no less. I understand the game. I know how this shit works. I'm out that bitch. I done worked a whole motherfucking day and I got a extra $100. Nah, fuck all that. No. That's cool. I don't do that. See, I do shit to benefit me. I don't do shit to just to be doing it, to help. Yo, anyway, let's move on. But like I said, I ain't trying to think I'm better than nobody. All I'm saying is the problem is America don't listen to the people that trying to tell them the truth. A lot of motherfuckers in this country, and that's why everybody's still in the same fucking position, or they stuck, or they sitting there trying to get what somebody else got. What the fuck? I give a fuck about what somebody else got. I'm good with what I got, nigga. I can eat every day. If I want to eat a steak, I can go get a steak, nigga. I can go do whatever the fuck I really want to do. I ain't got to go flaunt my shit. Everybody want to go flaunt their shit. See, I still, listen, I don't like that when I sold dope, I hurt my people. But a part of me selling dope helped me be frugal. Helped me understand I don't need to be like that nigga. I don't need to be like him or him or him. It made me an individual. It didn't make me, wanna be like another motherfucker. Cause all the motherfuckers that we thought was fly and tough and gangster, them niggas dead or they in jail. Or you see some of them and they ain't got shit. All that dope they sold. Now niggas looking at me like, this crazy nigga is out here living the life he lived. He don't even want to fuck with nobody. And I don't. If you ain't mentally on the same level or morally level that I'm on, I don't want to fuck with you. I'm just telling you. Nigga, I work too hard to get to where the fuck I'm at. And look, and I'm not talking about money-wise. I'm talking about mentally. I work too hard mentally to get to where I'm at. To let motherfuckers that, come in my life and be, we used to be boys back in the day, nigga. We used to sell dope together, nigga. We was hurting our people, and you probably still don't even recognize that. So what the fuck are we talking about? But anyway, let's move on.
Bring back white supremacy? Is that one of the reasons why you voted for Donald Trump?
Hell yeah.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. So you want to make America white. So that was my question. Make America great again. Does it mean make America white again?
Absolutely.
It does.
Why
Okay.
Why would we not want to have the?
Let me say this. First of all, America was never white. You had slaves, so America was never really white. You had slaves. Black people was here. Native Americans was here. So America was never all white. Because we all know that you listen, they always like to talk about black people lazy, black Americans lazy and shit like that, black people lazy. Listen, the most laziest motherfuckers in history in this country is white folks. They never have to work 2 times harder than we have to. They never have to. I don't give a fuck if they poor white folks. They don't work as hard as we do. That's why the motherfuckers, you ever see them cops? It makes them mad when they see motherfuckers riding around in luxury cars. How he get that? Bitch, I work for it. You doing all this? You're so-called supposed to be protecting and serving the country. I mean the community, and you ain't got shit. And then, first of all, why am I mad that you got an expensive car? Why you pocket watching? Why you even mad about that? That's just people crazy, man. Let's move on.
Have our country be how it used to be when it was great, when we were back in control.
So do you think it was great when black people were owned as slaves and women couldn't vote? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I'm not going back that far. I wasn't around, but, in my...
Listen to what he said again. We're breaking it. Let's go back. Let's go back what he said. Fucking idiot. Just an idiot. This is why racist white people are stupid. Anybody is racist, this is why y'all stupid. This is why.
Control.
So do you think it was great when black people were owned as slaves and women couldn't vote? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I'm not going back that far. I wasn't around, but, in my early...
I'm not going back that far. I wasn't around at that time. Sir, listen. First of all, you have been around that time. Because that time hasn't really changed that much. My opinion. Right? Now, he said, I'm not trying to say that. I don't want to go back that far. Well, sir, that's what white supremacy is, sir. To go back at that time. That you saying, no, I don't want to go back that far. That is what white supremacy is. When black people were slaves, where black people had to kiss white people's ass. Where we couldn't go to restaurants. We had to order. We couldn't eat. We couldn't sit in the restaurants. White-owned restaurants. When women, even though they had a little bit more privilege than us as black people, they still was less than. And got treated that way. Listen, I keep telling y'all, why, if you see white women that's very into black dudes, this is the reason why. Because white men don't look at white women as their equal or somebody, right? They look at black people, their property or less than. So when you see a white woman that's very into black dudes, like she into black shit, that's why. You think she faking, but a lot of them not. They are really into black dudes. Because the one thing about black dudes, because we got our male chauvinist shit too, but the one thing about black dudes is that black men, a lot of us, we are very charming. And we got swag. Right? And a part of us understand that struggle. We understand a part of their struggle. So that's why you see white women very into black dudes. I know a white girl that says she would never fuck with a white dude. She fucked with a white dude one time. And the dude mistreated her so bad, treated her that she was beneath, she wasn't shit. And you know, I talk to her here and there and shit, you know what I mean? But she married to a black dude. Her family is bigots, right? And she don't go around them motherfuckers. That's why I said I know some good white folks. Listen, she don't fuck with them. Nigga, she only fuck with his side of the family. Real talk. I think she got a couple of cousins or something like that she talked to, that's you know, that ain't racist and shit, but they her age. Did she, you know what I mean? But a lot of her aunts, uncles, and grandfathers, she don't fuck with none of them motherfuckers. You know, when she got pregnant by the dude that she married to, right? Because she wasn't out here hoeing. She ain't got like different baby daddies and no shit like that. Black dudes, different baby daddies of black dudes and shit. When they got pregnant and shit, when she, you know how bad they treated her? Told her you gonna bring that swirl Negro in here. That's what they said to her about her own child. That's even a part of them. And I swear to you, she put up with that bigotry and shit for years. But when she had that kid, our first kid, and they did that shit to her kid, she cut their ass straight off. She don't fuck with them at all. She talked, like I said, I talked to her here and there and shit. When that shit happened, and when her talked about it, she was like, "Yo, I feel like how you feel." Talking about me. She was like, "I feel like I'm an orphan." Even though I know my parents, but just feel like an orphan. I feel disowned. Like you get what I mean? Like, yo, when your own parents do some shit like that, bro, like, yo, that shit, come on, man. To your own kid. Like, nah, bro. And this is what these people want to go back to where they can mistreat people. That shit ain't cool, bro. That shit ain't. They act like this shit is okay. Like, we want to get back to that. And then try to pretend, oh, no, I don't want to go that far back. But, sir, that's what white supremacy is. No more interracial dating, none of that shit. Gay people ain't got rights, women ain't got rights, black people ain't got rights. Nothing. You can send all the immigrants back to where they come from. That's what that is, bro. And then, like I said, they like to say that type of shit, but my thing is, if all of us leave that's minorities and blacks, and we left all you white folks here that's racist, you can't even run this country. Who gonna do the work? So what you would do is that you will enslave people because you're not going to do the work. Just like you didn't do it back in your ancestors didn't do it back in the day. You're not going to do the work. You're not going to build the country because you didn't build the country. You didn't build America. We built it. Black people built it. I mean, what are we talking about here? You're the most laziest motherfuckers in American history. And you're sitting there and acting like, we just want to go back to some shit. What? Yeah, to enslave people so you won't be able to do shit? Because you ain't going to do shit. Let's move on.
In my earlier years, it was great.
Why was it great? What was different in your early, I don't know how old you are, sir, but what was great in your earlier years, besides the claiming that you support white supremacy, which is bigoted and racist in nature, which I find very troubling but not shocking? What back in your earlier days was so great that's changed now for the worse? Can you explain that to me?
We had whites with the jobs. We had whites being able to support their family.
Well, how can whites aren't able to support their family now?
Yes. Well, no, a lot of them black people took our jobs.
Were you just about?
He said the black people took our jobs. Okay, man. Listen, first of all, we did the jobs for you. We did a lot of the bullshit jobs. And we still do. Just like the Mexicans do. The you know the jobs that the Mexicans is doing? The bullshit ass jobs that black people used to do. They ain't doing no jobs that you did. They doing the bullshit jobs that we used to do. I'm going to tell you why these motherfucking racist ass Trump supporters try to blame black people and Mexicans for stealing jobs. Listen, it's because of the simple fact that we're not just doing the bullshit jobs no more. You think that they really like to see a black person own something or running something or a manager of something or the president of something? That's what irritates them. It ain't about these bullshit ass jobs because they don't even listen. First of all, a lot of the jobs that we do, we actually better at them of doing these bullshit jobs because we was through generations of even go back to slavery. That's why black people created a lot more shit than they did. And they stole our shit and try to act like they created it because they funded it or they stole it. Right? We was better at them of doing it. Listen, people keep not understanding this as well. When they was bringing slaves over here, we already knew how to do shit. Like people don't like y'all don't really understand this. Like y'all need to educate yourself. We already knew how. Nigga, we come from Africa, from the islands and shit. Yo, we was already building shit. We already had skills. The only problem was that we didn't speak the language. But we had skills. Literally skills. That's why they hate black people. They didn't really teach us shit. We was already carpenters, construction workers, built railroads and shit like that, built buildings. We already knew how to do that shit already. People acting like Africa, it had nothing. Like, yo, they built, Africa was built, like, what the fuck? We just didn't know how to speak the language. It wasn't our language. But we was already building shit. We already had skills. Talking about they gave us skills. You didn't give us skills. Motherfuckers acting like, oh, we just in Africa, we was just in the jungle. Nigga, we built houses in Africa. Our ancestors, they built shit. Pyramids and shit. Like, what the fuck, yo? Don't allow these people to sit there and act like, oh, they stole our jobs. First of all, y'all knew how to do a lot of this shit because of us and the Native Americans. You didn't know how to hunt. You didn't know how to build shit. What they won't tell you in these racist ass school books is that the European people didn't know how to build shit. They didn't know how to build until they came to Africa. They didn't know how to build shit. These motherfuckers, before they even, when didn't discover America, Christopher Columbus got lost. Okay? They lie about that shit too. And they didn't even know how to hunt. They didn't know how to fish. They didn't know how to build they didn't know how to do nothing. Why do y'all think they had their own country, right? Why did y'all think that they went to the African countries and steal and conquer? Why? You think it was just because of the land? No, because they didn't know how to do shit. They didn't know how to do shit. You talking about bullshit. They didn't know. Go back and look at the history. They didn't know how to do shit. The Native Americans helped these motherfuckers learn how to fish and hunt. They didn't even know how to do none of that shit. They went to Africa because they was looking for motherfuckers to show them. They was looking for resources. But when they went over there and learned out, to find out that we built shit. Literally. They didn't know how to build shit. They was stealing from the Chinese. They was stealing from us. They was stealing from everybody. They didn't know how to do nothing. Motherfuckers sit there talking about bullshit. Ain't no bullshit. Go look the history books up. They didn't build a motherfucking thing. It's always some type of minority help them build something. Let's go to a quick commercial break, people. We'll be right back. All right, people, we back from a quick commercial break. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can't donate to the channel, go to OBF The Real Cash App and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys can donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel? It's down there scrolling below the screen. And make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building. And make sure you guys share these videos, man. It keeps the movement pushing. But listen, if you think I'm lying about it, go research. You think I'm lying about what I'm saying? It's bullshit. Okay, cool. Listen, damn near everything that y'all know that we got right now, right? The telephone, the TV, peanut butter, whatever, a lot of the shit that you think, 90% of the shit that we have now, black people created and they stole from us. These are facts. We was the first that came up. They just stole our shit. We didn't have no rights. They stole our shit. And they just threw their name on it and threw them in the history books and act like, oh, they was the ones that created. They didn't create shit. That White House that Trump racist ass get ready to go in, we built that. Fuck are you talking about? The telephone, all that shit, that's us. Nigga, you don't get you don't know nothing about a cell phone if our people don't create the telephone. Electricity, all that shit, we did that. We created that shit. We don't get respect or the props for doing it or the credit for doing it because the white at them times, yo, we was less than. We created rock and roll. We created jazz. We created country music. They stole all that shit from us. What are you talking about? This bullshit. No, ain't no bullshit. The problem is we don't get the credit for what we deserve. What we did. What we created. Because they stole our shit. Motherfuckers, we ain't even have rights. So of course they can steal our shit. And you hear this racist beast shit, he want to go back to where they can steal our shit again. Shit, we created hip-hop. What the white people come in and do? Took that shit over. They the only ones, the billionaires over it. Any rapper, name a black person or rapper that's worth $1 billion off of hip-hop. Just off of hip-hop. I ain't talking about no other shit. Just off of hip-hop. You can't name one because it ain't one. Why you let me explain something to you. Why you think they hate black people so much? Racist white people, why you think that? It's because they didn't create shit. And they know that. They know where the talent is. And so the motherfuckers that got the talent and you start to see them progress, you hate that. Oh, no, now they can unify. Anytime black people get on code to do something, what happens? What the racist white people do? Oh, we don't like that. That's un-American. How? But y'all can sit here on platforms and tell us this is a Christian nation. Everybody ain't Christian in this country. What the fuck do that mean? White people, white racist motherfuckers. Shit don't mean us. First of all, Eminem ain't do shit better. Stupid. Eminem is not the greatest rapper of all times. That's bullshit. And you know that. Nobody, listen, in the black community, we don't rock Eminem. We give him his props for being lyrical. That's what we give him. Nobody's bumping Eminem. Fuck are you talking about? Unless you got some square ass black people that ain't from where we from in our community bumping that bullshit. Nobody bumping Eminem. Even when he was the hottest rapper at that time, nobody was bumping his shit. Nigga, we was bumping that Jigga, what's his motherfucking name? Oh, nigga, we was bumping Where My Dogs At. Shit, nigga, we even was rocking Nelly more than we was rocking some fucking Eminem. What the fuck are you talking about? Eminem just a great lyricist, and I give him that. But he ain't the greatest rapper. Fuck out of here, nigga. That still go to Tupac. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck out of here. First of all, Eminem ain't even better than Jay-Z. What the fuck are we talking about here? Like, let's please stop. Overall, he's not better than Jay-Z. Like, let's please stop. Let's be real. I don't want to disrespect Eminem like that because I think Eminem is an ill rapper. Like, he's one of the most lyrical rappers of all time. But listen, at least top 5. I probably might even put him number 1. I think he'll burn a couple of motherfuckers up, like literally. But come on, man. Stop that shit. Don't throw Eminem up in here like that, man. Come on, bro. Why? Listen, bro. I know my history, bro. So you think that the Democrats was the only KKK? They was the only ones that was a part of the KKK back then. Are you stupid? Are you that stupid? So the Democrats was the only KKK member. When black people ain't had rights, why the Republicans ain't step up for us and give us rights then? Before the civil rights movement. Since the Democrats was just the KKK, why didn't the Republicans get us the rights? Before the civil rights. Before Martin Luther King, all that. Why they didn't do it? Because they was racist too. And they was a part of the KKK too. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't come in here and don't know what you talking about. Stop saying stupid shit. The Democrats wasn't the only party that was racist, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Abraham Lincoln did all that shit in the Civil War. He cowered down to the racist ass Dixiecrats back then. Why he do that? Black people, he promised black people a lot of shit. Why we ain't get what he promised us? Because he was a fucking racist. He was a slave owner. The fuck you talking about? So through all that whole time black people were slaves, it was just Democrats. The whole time Jim Crow was going on, all the Democrats was just racist. Or the whole time that black people was in segregation, it was just all Democrats. Shut the fuck up. You sound stupid. You uneducated piece of shit. You don't know what you're talking about. You saying shit to try to fit your dumbass narrative. And it doesn't make sense. All this shit. Where was the Republicans in segregation? Because they damn sure wasn't fighting for us. Fuck are you talking about? Dumbass. Motherfucker always trying to come in here and say some old stupid, goofy shit. Listen, you talking to a real one. You talking to a motherfucker that knows some shit. I'm educated in what the fuck I'm talking about. You just sitting there just talking nonsense. Try to fit your dumbass narrative. Neither one of them parties was for black people. What the fuck are you talking about? We still was enslaved by both parties. We still was in we still was in Jim Crow and segregated by both parties. The fuck are you talking about? Think about it. Even now, in 2025, it don't matter if you're in a Democrat state or a Republican state. Black people still, unarmed black people still get murdered for nothing. Fuck you talking about? Stupid ass. Dumbass motherfucker. You gonna sit there, Democrats are the Dixiecrats. Did you know that the party switched to? Did you know that? Did you speak about that? No, because you don't give a fuck about that. Because you're just an asshole. You're just stupid as fuck. Let's move on, man. You're tired of these stupid, simple motherfuckers.
Were you just about ready to use the N-word on this show?
The Mexicans are coming over here and they're taking jobs. And quite frankly, there's a lot of my fellow whites that can't get jobs or work, support their family.
I want to ask you another question, and I mean this in a serious question. Are you a member of like the Proud Boys or the Klan? Please be honest with me. Are you a member of a right-wing white fringe group?
I know people and I hang out with the people.
Okay,
and
so did any?
With them.
Okay, that was fair enough. So I want to ask you. There's a reason why I asked that.
Now let me say this: if you hang out with racists, you're a racist. If I hang out with motherfuckers that gangbang and shoot motherfuckers up, I condone it. I'm okay with it. So this whole notion, people trying to sit out and pretend, oh, well, I know people, I hang out with them, but, I don't really go off of all their ideology. Fuck out of here. You don't hang around people that you know that do wrong. If you comprehend that. I don't hang around people that gangbang. I don't hang around people that shoot and kill on other black people. I don't hang with them. Or anybody that murder or rape or rapists or whatever. I don't hang around people like that. So don't tell me, well, yeah, I know them, I hang around them, but I don't agree with all their ideology or everything they say. The fuck out of here with that bullshit. We in 2025, we don't play those games no more. We don't play those games no more. You hang around motherfuckers that do that shit or part of anything like that, then you a part of it. You okay with it. Fuck are you talking about? Well, you damn sure sound like a motherfucking racist. Speaking white supremacy bullshit. The fuck you talking about? I need you. What the fuck? I don't even know what you mean. Would you don't hang around gangbangers? That's what you saying? Because neither do I. And I damn sure don't hang around with racists or Proud Boy groups and shit. Fringe groups and shit. I don't hang around that shit. Yes. You basically damn near saying the same shit. Listen, bro. Listen, let me just say this. First of all, I don't know who you think you're talking to. Listen, I've been around racist people. And the same shit that you say that try to pretend that you're not a racist, I heard from them. That try to pretend that they're not racist, but they say the same racist, bigoted shit out their mouth. So you're not fooling me. You may be fooling motherfuckers, I guess them house niggas, but I'm not a house nigga. So I don't know who you think you talking to. You a fucking racist too because you saying the same racist ass white supremacy shit. You're defending white supremacy and racist shit. I don't understand. Listen, you know the crazy shit about it is that if black people ever said we don't fuck with nobody no more, just listen, just 80% of us, we just said we don't fuck with you whites, we don't fuck with any minorities, I guarantee you the first thing come out y'all mouth, we being racist. But you can pretend, oh, well, I'm still friends with people that think and feel that way. And that shit is okay to you. But if we did it, it'd be a big problem. We bigoted. We racist. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. That's a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. Try to sit there and act like we the same. We not the same. You only in this chat to be an asshole. You don't know shit. Talking about a troll. You the troll. Saying all types of stupid shit, racist shit, and then or bigoted shit, and try to act like, oh, well, I'm not a racist though. You are a racist. If you voted for Trump, you're a racist. I don't give a fuck. I didn't prove that the man was a racist, so you can't sit there and tell me, oh, I'm not a racist because I voted for Trump. Everybody that voted for Trump ain't a racist. Bullshit. Bullshit. The only motherfuckers that can't be racist is them house niggas. They the only ones that can't be racist because they ain't got no power. Bunch of sucker ass motherfuckers sit out here and talk that goofy shit. Let's move on, y'all. I don't know who the fuck they think they talking to.
I hear you.
Different things. And,
okay, fine.
You know,
I don't know what. Okay, you know a lot of white supremacists. I get it. So now here's my next question. Here's my next question.
We're preaching good things.
Okay, I'm sure you are. Here's the next question.
I'm not. They are, and I'm following along. It's great.
Any of your white supremacist friends, any of them, not vote for Donald Trump?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not that you're aware of. Got you. So all of your, no, hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead, white supremacist. Go ahead.
Yes. As far as I know, we all did. We got our wives and our girlfriends to do it as well. And quite frankly, if you look what happened.
And hold on. That's time out right there. I didn't make my wife do a motherfucking thing. She a black woman. I ain't make her vote for nobody. I gave her all the information. She decided who the fuck, if she was going to vote or not vote. I didn't make my wife do a motherfucking thing, but I know one motherfucking thing, she wasn't going to vote for Trump. I knew that for a fact. But I didn't make my wife, I didn't push my wife to do a motherfucking thing. I gave her all the information. See, and I understand this very well, right? My wife is highly intelligent. My wife graduated from high school when she was 16. So I know my wife's IQ is very high. So, no, I didn't have to push my wife to do a motherfucking thing or make her do a motherfucking thing. She do whatever the fuck she want to do. That's her right. If she wanted to vote or not vote, that was on her. And that was for everybody that didn't vote or not vote. Disappointed in people that didn't vote, but I ain't mad at them. Because I get it. Part of me get it. Nigga, voting for the vice president of hers didn't feel right to you. I get it. I ain't mad. Fuck I'm mad about. I'm just disappointed. That's it. But I'm mad. You hearing this white man saying, yeah, and we got all our wives to do it. What? Nigga, I ain't get my wife to do a motherfucking thing that she ain't want to do. Now, understand. Morally, we on the same page. But I can't tell my wife, and I wouldn't tell any of y'all who to vote for. I would never do that. Or to vote or not vote. That's on you. Your prerogative. But I would never make my wife, because I believe in something, or somebody to vote for, yeah, and I got her to do it too. No, I ain't got her to do a motherfucking thing. See, I respect women and I respect other people, regardless if you're a woman or man. I'm not trying to make nobody do shit. You do what you want to do. But like I said, when you don't do certain shit that matters, it's consequences for shit. A lot of people that didn't vote this time around, it's consequences. And I don't want to hear a lot of people bitching and complaining about shit. That's my whole point. I tell everybody, our ancestors fought for this shit. For us to vote. And for motherfuckers to sit out and not vote, it's a problem, bro. It's a fucking problem. And then we can, listen, and if you don't vote, you can't sit around and bitch and complain about shit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And if you ain't educated, you ain't educating yourself about politics and how policy work, or these politicians, or whoever you vote for, if you don't really genuinely educate yourself, then I don't want to hear you bitching and complaining when shit go left. I'm dead serious about this shit. I don't want to hear it. Shout out to Trip in the building. What up, Trip? Listen, they do that shit all the time, Trip. They do it all the time. Shout out Trip again. We said the same thing, my bad. What strong economy? Listen, I'll put it up because you just an idiot. What strong economy? It's bad that I gotta educate stupid people. Listen, let me say something. What strong economy? Trump inherited a strong economy from Barack. All he had to not do was fuck it up. I don't blame the whole pandemic on Trump, but he damn sure mismanaged the fucking the pandemic. So it does go on him. The fuck are you talking about? We're strong economy. Listen, like I put it this way. In about a year from now, because Trump supposed to do all this great shit that y'all say. In a year from now, the economy should be great. You should be moving up like the Jeffersons. You should be better than where you are right now in a year. I guarantee you won't. Because you know why? Because you don't even understand the fucking economy. You don't understand how politics work. You dumbass. Motherfucker always trying to say stupid shit out their mouth. Shout out to Talk in the building. What up, Talk? Well, listen. They already listen. They don't educate themselves, Talk. They don't educate themselves. They don't know shit. They listen. They are brainwashed from white supremacy creation of America. They don't read. They go to right wing shit and get their education. They only hear, and then motherfucker talking about trolling. You only hear to troll me. Cause you thought that you come in here and say some shit and you talking to a dude that don't know shit. I know what I'm talking about. Like I said, in a year, tell me if your life gonna be better. The only reason listen, only way your life gonna be somehow better in your racist mind is okay to you move around in society to disrespect minorities and black folks and be racist. That's all it is. Economic wise, no, the fuck out of here. You ain't gonna see nothing. Trump is gonna give all that shit to the rich. What the fuck you talking about? Because he is a part of the 1%, dumbass. Trump been that guy. Listen. It's in his history. This is in his resume. Trump right now making millions of dollars off of fake Bibles. Y'all had no problem with that. The man ain't never said he was religious until he started running for president. What the fuck are we talking about here? Trump was in office. His son-in-law, Jared Kushner, he got that Saudi deal. They gave him $2 billion. His daughter, all of them, they hate China. Trump talk about China all the time. They got all them things from China that they wanted when he was in office. You hate China that much, you shouldn't be taking nothing from China. But he did. It benefit him. It ain't benefit us. Listen, like I said, I'm going to put it this way. I know you lying. Unless you rich, that's the only way you benefited from Trump presidency. If you wasn't rich, you didn't benefit from him. Let me just say this. Like I said, in a year from now, right? Ain't shit gonna change in my life. I guarantee you that. Number one, I know how to move. And then number two, oh shit, my bad. Alexa, go to YouTube.
Here is YouTube.
Ain't nothing financially gonna change in my life. I'm still gonna do what I'm doing now. I'm still gonna be good. I'm still gonna own my shit. I'm still gonna own my cars. Because I own my cars. I don't pay nothing on my cars. I just pay every year. Me and my wife pay every year for our house. We don't pay shit. Like, we good. I'm fine. I got shit in my bank account. She got shit in her bank account. My daughter got a trust fund. My nieces, nephews, godkids, I got shit for their trust fund. I don't, listen, like I said, ain't nothing gonna change in my life. I ain't gonna go up or I ain't gonna go down. I'm right where the fuck I wanna be. Cause I ain't trying to reach no plateau or to be like somebody else. You motherfuckers like to do that. So, and that's where y'all get the game fucked up. And you think them billionaires that's around Trump going to allow you motherfuckers to reach to where they are. Okay, because you white? Okay, cool. They need you stupid racist motherfuckers to stay where y'all at so y'all can keep voting. And keep complaining about problems. They put y'all in those situations, you dumbass. We all in the same situation and you don't recognize it. And I'm glad you voted for Trump. Because like I said, you gonna fuck around and find out. Be happy all you want. We got the trolls in the building, people. They all happy. And be happy about it. Like I said, all this shit they trolling they doing now, they gonna be trolling Trump soon. Because they gonna wonder why they lies ain't got better. Wonder why they ain't billionaires and millionaires and shit. And they probably wonder why black people ain't slaves yet. All the Mexicans, I still seeing Mexicans. I continue to keep seeing Mexicans and Muslims here. Why they ain't all gone? They're still stealing our jobs. Y'all gonna fuck around and find out. Because like I said, if you get rid of all these Mexicans, like you think, now you bitches gotta go out and work them bullshit jobs. And no disrespect to the Mexicans and shit, but they do work the bullshit jobs. And appreciate them, salute them. Yeah. These motherfuckers ain't gonna go be working, picking no cotton and shit like that. They already got their kids in school telling other black kids, y'all gonna go back to picking cotton and shit, cause they can't do it. Bitch, y'all need sunscreen. We don't. We just need a little lotion. We need some lotion. So we won't be ashy out that bitch. You bitches need sunscreen to be in the sun. Can't work no motherfucking Mexican jobs. You want black people to go back and pick cotton and doing all that shit because you can't do it. Because your skin will peel. Hold up. Let me say this too. Let me send my condolences and love and prayers out to the people in California that lost their houses and stuff like that in that wildfire. I want to say that my condolences go out to y'all. That shit's crazy. But let me say this to all the people that try to blame it on DEI hires and all that other goofy shit, that racist shit y'all like to do. Because now anytime I hear any white person bring up DEI and try to blame DEI, you're a racist to me. It just is what it is. We in 2025. We ain't bullshitting y'all no more. We ain't gonna play these stupid games. Let me say this. They were talking about, she, the black mayor, she was in Ghana and all that other shit. She got a right to live her motherfucking life. And second of all, when she found out about it, she came back right away. She didn't do a Ted Cruz. She didn't leave because she knew the wildfires was gonna happen. She didn't know that. And the third thing about them wildfires, it's January. The wildfires don't start till about July to August. That's usually when the wildfires happen. But climate change is a bitch that a lot of you racist Trump supporters don't believe in, right? So it came in January. It don't happen in January, wildfires, right? So she didn't know that this shit was going to happen. That's number one. So she didn't leave right before the wildfires. She was out there living her life. And whatever she was doing. She came right back. So that's the number 3. Number 4 is, y'all tried to blame it on, oh, she took money, $17 million from the fire department. Let me explain something to y'all. What a wildfire is. This is how uneducated you stupid son of a bitches is. And you keep listening to Fox News and the right-wing dumb shit. Let me explain something to you. A wildfire, climate change, that's the shit you actually really need to believe in, but you don't. So you don't know how shit works. So let me educate you. This is how wildfires happen. Wildfires happen. Listen. They were saying, oh, why they ain't have planes and shit like that in the air? If you got 100 miles per hour of fucking wind, you can't put planes in the air. That's how Kobe Bryant asked, God rest his soul, and them people that's why they died. Dumbasses. And they was in a helicopter. So you can't put no fucking planes in the air when it's over 100 miles per hour of winds. Dumbasses. And the other thing is with that is, you're talking about, oh, well, if she didn't take the 17 million from the fire department, it went. First of all, I don't give a fuck if you would have left the $17 million with the fire department. They still wouldn't have stopped them wildfires from happening. They wouldn't have stopped it. Dumbass. And you know where that $17 million went? To the LAPD. The same shit that you said, oh, that Democrats and the left was trying to defund the police. They put that money with the police. Do you know in LA, the whole entire shit, in California, you know what their budget is every year? $2.3 billion a year. Then they're $3 billion. The fuck are y'all talking about? Make your mind up. Is we defunding the police or we defunding the fire department? And first of all, you can get them $17 million back to the fire department, and they still wouldn't have stopped this wildfire. They wouldn't have stopped it. They couldn't predicted that it was gonna come or not. It's a wildfire, nigga. What the fuck? Oh, blame the black woman. Okay, cool. You put a white motherfucker in there, it didn't matter. It wouldn't have mattered either. If the $17 million was there, it wouldn't have mattered. You could put a racist motherfucker that was the mayor, and they still couldn't stop the wildfires. They wouldn't have stopped it. Because you motherfuckers don't understand science or climate change, because you don't believe in it. So shut the fuck up. It's DI. It was a DI. That's why the shit went wrong. You can't predict a wildfire. You can't predict that. Dumbasses. Oh, these people are just stupid. We're amongst the stupid people. I'm just telling y'all. Quick commercial break, people. We'll be right back. right, people, we back from a quick commercial break. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can donate to the channel, go to OBF The Real Cash App and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys can donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel? It's down there scrolling below the screen. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building. And make sure you guys share the videos, man. It keeps the movement pushing. But yeah, man, we amongst the stupid people, man. Motherfuckers acting like they really understand what the fuck going on. Don't know shit. They don't even educate themselves. Like, get the fuck out of here. And first of all, you know the crazy shit about it is that these people be talking and they ain't never been in a wild. They ain't never been in a wildfire. They ain't never been in no shit like that. Talking about, oh, how they could have did some shit. Like, yo, it's like a fucking tornado. If a tornado comes, so, my bad. I forgot these Trump supporters. So Trump supporters think what Trump think. A tornado come, how about we just send a nuke? Should we do what Trump did? Trump said about the tornadoes and shit? How about we send a nuke to stop the wildfires? You're just a bunch of stupid motherfuckers. We amongst the stupid. I don't give a fuck how much money he spent. It wouldn't have stopped the wildfires, dumbass. The fuck are you talking about? You could have had all the fucking fire department around the country and it wouldn't have stopped the wildfires that happened in LA, dumbass. Ain't about the money. You can't stop a fucking wildfire. Like you can't stop a fucking tornado. You just dumb. The fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Are y'all that damn slow? Just slow. You could have put $1 trillion. He could have spent $1 trillion with the fucking fire department. And it wouldn't have stopped the wildfires. Dumbass. You think if they would have put more money into Katrina, it would have stopped Katrina? Huh, stupid? Stop coming in here saying stupid shit. No, it wouldn't. You just dumb. You don't know shit. You don't even listen. Y'all don't even believe in science. You don't even believe in climate change. So shut the fuck up. Motherfucker, do you understand? The only state in the country that actually get wildfires like that is basically California. Do you know how that shit even works? No, you don't. You probably don't even know how a wildfire is created. I guarantee you don't. You just throw some more money on it. Let's throw a couple of more $1 billion on it. A couple of more millions and billions of dollars on it, and it'll stop a wildfire. Shut your dumb ass up. That shit don't even make any sense. That's how I know you don't even believe in science. Dumb ass. Let's move on, man. Let's move on. Oh, my bad. Nah, my bad. Let me go back. The motherfucker said they didn't even have a plan for the wildfires. Bro, It's LA, bro. They got a plan, but you can't fully plan for a fucking wildfire. You can't plan for that shit. Because you don't know when it will happen. Dumbass. You can't plan. Oh my God. Damn. I'm talking to stupid people. Never mind. Never mind. Let's move on.
White supremacist. I get it. So now here's my next question. Here's my next question.
We're preaching good things.
Okay, I'm sure you are. Here's the next question.
I'm not. They are, and I'm following along. I think it's great.
Any of your white supremacist friends, any of them, not vote for Donald Trump?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not that you're aware of. Got you. So all of your, no, hold on. Go ahead, white supremacist.
Let me say this. You know how? Listen, because you stupid, right? Let me throw something out there that maybe clear your stupid mind. Do you understand when a snowstorm come? They tell you it's coming and everything, right? And they tell you everything that's coming, right? But when that shit drops, and you can have all the planning, all the money in the world, all the resources, but if that snow comes down and hits you hard, it ain't too much you can really do. Do you understand that? If a snowstorm come and that shit drop 9 to 10 inches, can you really plan for a fucking snowstorm? No, you can't. Not like that. Did you know why? Because that's Mother Nature. Something that y'all don't believe in. That's Mother Nature, motherfucker. You can't stop what's coming. A snowstorm come and that bitch drop 8 to 10 inches. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't give a fuck how much salt you got. I don't give a fuck how much you planned for it. You can't stop them 9, 10 inches coming down. You can't stop that. And that's a wildfire, you stupid dumbasses. It's certain shit that's Mother Nature, nigga. You can't stop that shit. I don't give a fuck how much planning you do. How much money. Think about this shit. I guarantee you, LA is more planned for a wildfire than any other fucking country. I'm sorry, any other state. I guarantee you that in America, I guarantee you they are. I guarantee you if it was a wildfire that happened in New York or anywhere where you live at, I guarantee you they ain't planning for it. They ain't got enough resources. I guarantee you. They plan and resource for that shit way better than we are, because it happens there more than any other fucking state in the country. Other than maybe Hawaii. You're a dumb motherfucker. Motherfucker don't know nothing. But sit out here and try to pretend, oh, I know some shit. You don't know a motherfucking thing, bro. You can't stop no fucking wildfire, nigga. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't give a fuck how much you plan for it. You can plan for a tornado. Don't mean shit. That shit gonna still fuck up your motherfucking community. I guarantee you. Huh? When Katrina happened, all the resources, everybody knew that shit was coming. There ain't nothing nobody could do. That's Mother Nature, motherfuckers. Understand that. You believe in God so much, believe in Mother Nature, motherfucker. You believe in your religion so much, believe in Mother Nature. can't stop no motherfucking wildfire. Fuck wrong with you? Yo, fuck how much money you put in that shit. You can try to slow it down once it come, but you can't prevent it from coming. It's a wildfire. Damn, y'all slow. Let's move on. You Trump supporters are slow.
Let's just go ahead.
Yes. As far as I know, we all did. We got our wives and our girlfriends to do it as well. And quite frankly, if you look what happened, we got the majority of the popular votes. And why is that? Because we're bringing back, America. We're making it great again.
The reason you got all that, dumbass, is because Trump got the same shit he got last time. Same votes, same popular votes. He got the same shit. The problem was a lot of people didn't vote. That's why Trump won. He got the same shit that he got when he ran against Biden in 2020. A lot of people didn't vote. A lot of people didn't vote. For whatever the fuck reason they didn't, but they didn't vote. That's why Trump won. People didn't vote. And in a lot of these red states, they made it hard for people to vote too. So that on top of that, with that. So, like I said, this shit is what it is. I ain't even mad that Trump won. I hope Trump does everything he says he's gonna do so people can figure out who this dude really genuinely is. Because he ain't gonna give a fuck that much like y'all think he give a fuck about you, Mega. Trump gonna do everything for his rich friends. That's why he put more billionaires in his administration than he did the first time. Because he knows exactly what he gonna do. And it's right in y'all face and y'all don't even see it. But okay. I'm gonna be sitting back and I'm gonna be like, I told y'all. Motherfucker talking about I can't promise that. I don't know if the gas prices and groceries is gonna go down. He said that shit. And you motherfuckers still sitting there acting like he gonna do some shit. Okay, cool. I told y'all, gas prices and groceries and all that shit that y'all talking about is not gonna go down. You won't listen to me, but okay, fine. Let's move on.
If somebody characterized you as a proud bigot, would you agree with that?
Well, I guess it would depend on who. No, you know what? Actually, I'm okay with that.
You're okay with being. You're okay with being. Okay.
And I'm fine. I don't understand why there'd be an issue with me wanting to have my race as the best race.
Because you judge other people based on the color of their skin.
Because, sir, that's being a racist. I'm a black person, right? If I say I want my people to be the best race, right? What I mean by that? Do I mean that by discriminating and hurting other people? Then that's wrong. If I'm saying that, hey, if my people, we work hard, we do what we gotta do, and we wind up being the best race, I'm okay with that. Which, listen, as a black person, I believe in America, we are the best race. Not just because all that other shit. It's just because I know black people, we actually give a fuck about shit. And we give a fuck about others. So that's why I believe we the best race. Not because I want to put down or we shun other races of people to try to be more superior than them. No. I just believe that we care more and we have done more and we have shown that. That's why I believe we're the best race in America. Even though we get the most mistreated and disrespected, but I still think we the best race in America. Because America don't exist. America don't be what it is if it ain't for us. And we didn't do it off the backs of enslaving others. We did that shit off of being slaves and coming and embracing other races of people to come to this country and women to get rights and shit like that. We did shit that. We did that. White people can't say that. You can't say, white people can't say that. I don't give a fuck if you good or bad white people. You can't say that you did that. We did that. We sparked that movement. We did it. We pushed for this shit. Everything I just said. So yes, I believe we're the best race, not because we more superior, not because we want to be bigoted or shun others that's not our skin complexion. It's because of the work we put in. So yes, the best race in this country is black folks. This country will die without us. These are facts. Let's move on.
Skin. You don't see anything wrong with that in society?
Everybody's doing that, so we're doing it.
No, I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm not
Everybody
doing it.
ain't doing
No,
that.
I disagree.
And we're doing it better. We're doing it better.
Is your name really Adolf?
Adolf.
Did your
Now,
parents
mind you,
give
he
you that
said
name?
we're just doing it better. If you was doing it better, then why y'all mad? Why y'all want to fight for something that you said that y'all had, but y'all don't have no more? If y'all doing it better, why are you fighting for some shit that you want to get back? Huh? If you doing it better, why are you complaining? If you do it better, why are you complaining? Your race, you should be, we the best race in the world, and nigga, we do this, we do that. But you're not doing that. You complaining about other races of people. So if y'all the best, you shouldn't be complaining about other people because you the best. Other races of people, excuse me, you shouldn't be complaining. You shouldn't be mad at other races of people if you doing better than every other race. If you do it better. None of this shit makes any sense. But anyway, let's move on.
Name, were they Klan members? Did they support Nazi Germany in the 1930s? I'm just curious on that one.
That's just what everyone calls me. That's not my real name, but that's what
why do you think?
And I'm gonna change it, but I haven't got around to it yet. But I like to be called Adolf.
First of all, he said that's not my real name, and I'm going to go and change it. First of all, sir, if that ain't on your birth certificate, then that's not your real name. Now, if it's on your birth certificate, then that's what your name is. You said that's what people call you. I'm going to change it. Why? You're a racist, ain't you? You're a bigot, ain't you? You hate people that don't look like you, right? Don't change it. This is what I got a problem with stupid racist Trump supporters. You don't stand for shit. That's why, listen, let me be very, very honest about this. This is why if you ever try to, like, go on some, like, racist shit that y'all want to do with the black community, we'll beat the shit out y'all, man. Y'all ain't consistent. Y'all ain't tough enough. You ain't tough enough. You think because, we get in these friends groups, these Proud Boy groups, and we learn how to shoot and all that. Nigga, listen. Our people do that all the time. Like, our bad people, because y'all the bad people of y'all people, right? And it's a lot of y'all. But it ain't a lot of our bad people. Like, our bad people, it ain't a lot of them. They're just bad. But our bad people, that's what they do already. And you can't come to our community and do that. Just telling y'all that. And you can come with the police. So if you tell us, if we know that you bringing the police to come, nigga, we will shoot the police. I mean, like, y'all acting like, yo, listen, we're not Martin Luther King and them. We ain't scared of y'all. I just need y'all to know that. We ain't scared of y'all. You can't come to our community and do that shit. I'm just telling you that. That's why y'all pick and choose who y'all fuck with. Even the police that be doing what they do in the hood and shit like that. When black people, if we know that it's on, ain't none of that shit happening in the hood. All them cops they ain't shit. They bitches too. We got more guns than they got. In the hood, them niggas in the hood got more guns than the police do. Way more guns. They ain't even like that. You can't use the police if you want to start a civil war like that. I'm telling you, it's not going to go the way you think. We already got them things. Fuck you think you talking to? How many black people you think that's going to be in that military that's going to come down and side with y'all like that? Do you really think that? They just see you just killing black people and they going to do it? You think that? Okay, cool. And that's why you don't like DEI and shit. You don't like black people and minorities in these entities as far as in the federal government. Because you know that black people ain't gonna just allow you just to go in their communities and kill their people. You know that. That's why y'all mad at DEI. Fuck out of here. But it ain't gonna work out for you like you think it's going to. You damn near gonna have to kick out damn near more than half of the military that ain't gonna ride with y'all. I'm just telling y'all that. You're stupid as fuck. Shit ain't gonna happen like y'all think it is. You think y'all only motherfuckers got AK-40? Nigga, come on, man. Shit, okay. See, I don't even want to tell my plan because I already, listen, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for you motherfuckers to play. See, I die for my people. I don't know. Y'all die for that white zone. Okay, cool. But I'm ready to die for my people. Play my people and see what happens. Come to my shit. Come to my people shit and see what we will do. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Motherfuckers acting like you more superior. You ain't superior than nobody. You mad at all the blacks and minorities is because simple fact you finally figured out in the 21st century that y'all ain't really that bright. Y'all ain't really that better than us. Y'all not that better than us. It ain't. Y'all not that better than us. We can do what you can do and better. And you mad about that. Talking about, oh, we stole your job. Ain't nobody stole y'all jobs, bitch. You ain't working in no motherfucking cotton field. You ain't gonna go pick no mother.
Why do you like to be called Adolf?
My bad.
Do you admire Adolf?
You ain't gonna go in no motherfucking no fruit field and pick fruit. You ain't gonna do that unless you own it. Stop it. Y'all ain't like that. You bitches can't even be in the sun that long. Fuck out of here. Believe it or not, let me just say this. And no disrespect to all white people. But a lot of you racist motherfuckers in this country, y'all trash. You trash. You can't do shit. You've been getting over in this country because of the color of your skin. That's all you've been doing. You trash. You can't do shit. You've been going around trying to make black and minorities people feel bad about getting education. Or you an uppity nigga. Nigga, no, we know the skills. We know how to move in the game like you know how to move in the game. That's what you're mad at. You're mad at a lot of us is more educated than you are. We done picked up the language. Listen, all this shit, educational shit, they created it. Now that we in the schools and we and the lawyers, the doctors, or whoever the black people are, politicians, they hate us. They can't stand that shit. Because we done learned they shit. And we better at it. That's why they mad. That's why they like, let's make America great again. Let's make America white again. You think they hated Martin Luther King intelligent ass. They couldn't stand Martin Luther King, nigga. You think they like Martin Luther King? They don't like Martin Luther King now, and they ain't like him back then. And he dead. They assassinated him. And they still hate him. They can't listen, I'm gonna tell you the real reason why they can't stand Barack Obama. Because some of that Barack Obama can do some white shit. Right? And connect to certain white people. But when it comes to his people in a way, like this motherfucker still got a connection. He's scary. He's a mixed breed. So like, yo, he's dangerous to them. That's why they was like, oh nah, this motherfucker. He got some of us in him. But damn, them black folks, they fuck with him like that. They don't like that shit. That's why they mistreated him the way they did. Come on, man. Barack Obama is they kryptonite, nigga. They can't stand that smart, intelligent nigga. And then think about it. I told y'all. Listen, this will fuck the whole country up. When this election over, I'm hoping and praying. Hoping that Michelle Obama run. I'm hoping she run. I'm telling y'all that will switch gears of what the fuck been happening in the last shit. By then, last 20 years. Or close to 20 years. If Michelle Obama run, nigga, hey, man. It's gonna fuck this country up. She a woman and she black. Listen, a lot of people don't like Barack. Black people, we a little upset at him. Some of us, right? We feel a certain type of way. But Michelle, we ain't mad at Michelle, nigga. We ain't mad at Michelle like that. If Michelle run, nigga, we can take back this motherfucker, all that bullshit Trump done did for the last 20 years. Or 10, 15 years, you can say. Whatever, close to 20 years. We can bring that shit back. Watch how many black people get out and get the voting. Think about that. Bryce and Harris didn't have that name. Michelle got that name. Michelle Obama. And we look at her a little different too as black folks. Let's just be real. Ain't none of that shit that Trump pulled on Vice President Harris. Oh, she only wanted to speak when she was black. No, nigga, we know Michelle black, so you can't use that shit. Michelle run. Oh, listen. My honest opinion, to get this country back the way we needed to be, just normal, somewhat normal. Nigga, we need Michelle, nigga. I'm sorry. It ain't nobody else, yo. I don't care about nobody. Yo, Michelle got to run. Michelle Obama got to run. I know people know she's still corporate and all that. Nigga, I don't listen. You want black people to get the rocking again? Voting? Nigga, we need Michelle, nigga. We need Michelle Obama. White people, y'all need Michelle Obama. Minorities, y'all need Michelle. Fuck we talking about here? We need Michelle. Michelle Obama need to run. I'm sorry, like, and I don't think she gonna run. I'm hoping and praying she'll run. But I don't think she gonna run. Cause I think they, enough of that Barack, all that shit happened. So I think she just, but they okay just being outsiders. But nigga, you want the country to get back to where it need to be, nigga? We need Michelle. Nigga talking about, we gonna listen. Vice President Harris can do it, but listen. You want a guarantee? You need Michelle. Michelle Obama. You need her. We need that. We need that chocolate. That full-blooded chocolate. That's educated. That can speak that language. But she chocolate and she can niggas in the hood, we like, we fuck with that. We fuck with Michelle. Listen, motherfuckers in the hood fuck with Michelle. A lot of motherfuckers in the hood may not fuck with Barack. We fuck with Michelle. Just telling you that now. We need Michelle up in this bitch. Let's move on.
Meyer, Adolf Hitler, if you don't mind me asking, sir.
If you look what he did for Germany, right? If you look what he did for Germany, it was fantastic, right?
You think it was fantastic? You think Nazi Germany? You think it was Nazi Germany? Hold on a second. You think killing 7 million?
You got everything
you
like
think?
that.
You think? Why don't you shut up for a second? Let me talk. You think killing 7 million Jews was great?
Yeah, Jew.
Okay. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Wow.
And I'll leave it there. That's a Trump supporter. He thought it was okay to kill millions of Jews. Adolf Hitler was either a good dude. Come on, man. That's a Trump supporter. They all like that. A lot of them try to pretend, no, I ain't that racist. Yeah, just because you don't say it, but you support a person that supports shit like that, or you got people. Listen, let me just say this. I know what the Democrat Party is. But the one thing I know about the Democrat Party is I know there's some bigotry there. It might even be some racism there. But the one thing about the Democrat Party is this. Is that if somebody racist like that and they put themselves out there, nigga, they can't, they going to cancel that motherfucker. That's one thing I know. Now they gonna stop some change or stop a Bernie Sanders or something like that. Yeah, they'll do that. I get that, but they still going. They understand that you can't go too far. But they stopped Bernie. I get it, but they couldn't stop the progressive movement. They couldn't stop it. And so, yeah, man. Listen, I know what the Democrat Party is. I'm not a Democrat, but the Republican Party at this point is a racist party. It just is what it is. They accept racists. That's just what they do. They do accept racists. You can't name that where Democrats accepted racists. You can't. Them motherfuckers, Kamala Harris called Joe Biden a bigot, a racist, and shit like that. Listen, hey man, I believe that Joe Biden is an inner closet racist. I genuinely believe that. But let me just say this. He couldn't run on no platform like that with the Democrat Party. See, I believe that the Democrat Party has a lot of bigotry and a lot of, corporate shit with them. Like, I get it, right? The problem is, the one thing that they do that trick people, it doesn't trick me, but it tricks people that they, like, almost then they hide that shit. Right? They good at hiding it for people. And people starting to catch on and they upset about it. But then now people are like, oh, well, we know about it now. Well, why we just don't go with Trump then? He racist. He bigoted. Like, nah. That's a different type of racism. That's a different type of bigotry. And like I said, if you don't know politics, then you would think that, like, oh, well, shit, they like that, so why can't roll with that? Like, no, it's a difference, bro. It's a difference of evil. Right? Like, you get what I mean? Like, like the Democrat Party, they got their bullshit, they got their evil going on over there. But it's a different with the Republicans and Trump and them. That's a different type of evil. You can't fuck with that. Sorry. Shit, we can still continue to try to fight. Get the Democrats to understand, like, nigga, we can't keep doing this shit. We got to keep fighting that, but at the same time, not allowing the worst evil to come in. See, it was a thing, like, remember people kept saying, like, oh, it was you had to vote for the lesser two evils and the Hillary and Trump shit. And me and a lot of people made a mistake of not understanding that, because it's actually true. Yeah, Hillary had her things, Democrat, I get that. But it's not what Trump gonna do. That is a different level of evil. At least you still have a chance to fight the Democrats. You can't fight this Trump shit now. This shit, Trump then took over that whole Republican Party. It ain't shit that they can do. And it was nothing. I watched that shit. I literally watched these motherfuckers cower to Trump. Look at Joe Amiga. Amiga is a Democrat, a corporate Democrat. Joe is a fucking middle a middle type of fucking Republican. He's not a Trumper. He cowered to it. He was scared. I got that live stream coming up this week, but look, I really wanted to analyze that shit because I just like, yo, Joe Scarborough and Miga, and the way he got so upset about it. I was like, yo, it's not like he lying. You cowered to Trump. And you gonna do it again. Oh, we criticize Trump. Yeah, it don't mean shit. Trump, you already cowered to Trump. You already know Trump. You already told Trump. And if Trump call you and say, don't say too much shit, you won't say it. You already made that clear to your audience. You made it clear to people. Soon as Trump feel a certain type of way, you going too far, you gonna calm down. That's how that shit looks. Joe Scarborough. All right, people, we up out of here, man. Leave your comments, hit that like button. Support your boy. It's your boy, Mr. OBF. Peace and love to the world.